Welcome back to IELTS Sagacity. Are you an IELTS enthusiast? If yes, are you barking up the wrong tree? Most probably yes, because the majority of the IELTS enthusiasts is pursuing a mistaken line of thought. The communication is important, and if your sentence structures are not accurate, most probably you will not be able to convey the message that you wanted to convey using a sentence to the examiner. So the problem is the students who should actually be working on their tenses, on their sentence structures, on their subject-verb agreement, on the concept of the accuracy of sentence structures. Most of those students are actually working on their vocabulary. The problem is they insist to be taught in a certain way, and that particular way is, of course, to be taught vocabulary. What is the use of a word if you don't know how to use it? Even if you know the accurate meaning, you will not be able to put it in a correct sentence structure because you don't know the tenses. So what's the problem with the tenses? It gets on my nerves when students do not follow the sentence structures. Rather, they try to work on a lot of vocabulary. They want to learn some fancy words because they have heard somewhere that these are the 10 words that you learn and you get a 9 band score. Of course, that is not possible. Of course, you do need a lot of vocabulary, but maybe you already have sufficient vocabulary. So why would you spend a lot of time on something which is not primarily important? Primarily important thing is, of course, your grammatical structures, because the sentence structure is the basic foundation of language. This is one of the reasons that people lose a lot of band score. See, it works like this, that IELTS actually tests your 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And in order to get proficiency in all of these skills, what students need is to work on grammatical structures. And how to work on grammatical structures? If you ask me, I can tell you that there is a certain number of sentence structures. If you work on them, you're going to create sufficient accurate sentences. For instance, present indefinite, past indefinite, and present perfect. You can learn maybe both active voice and passive voice structures. And of course, that's going to help you a lot, because majority of the sentences in a report, in a letter, in an essay, they are in present indefinite or past indefinite or present perfect tenses. This claim is based on evidence. You can check the statistics even. So you can find that overall academic writing usually comprises present indefinite, past indefinite, and present perfect tenses. More than 90% of sentences in English, particularly academic English, comprises present indefinite, past indefinite, and present perfect. These 3 are the most frequently used sentence structures. So what is easier? Working on hundreds of different fancy words which you may or may not be able to use appropriately in a sentence, or to learn merely 3 sentence structures? Only you can tell. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now.